What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video after months of me being gone and a few months of me trying to pick the camera back up and never doing it. It is New Year's Day, so happy New Year to you guys. And here's the turning over a new leaf. I already started this year off bad with an attitude, so I'm trying to shift my energy into something positive. But I'm gonna say what was on my mind so that y'all know I'm not just a crappy person. So at 11:55, I was in the kitchen meal prepping for the next day. And some radio silence. Now my mom and my sister went to go spend New Year's with their men. Well, my sister lives with her boyfriend, but anyway, they spent New Year's with their men. But I just figured we were all gonna FaceTime like we usually do and say Happy New Year. I call my mama, she in the bed, she like, I'm gonna call you back in 2 minutes. No, stay on the phone. So we end up staying on the phone. There's no countdown. I'm assuming that it was gonna be a countdown where she was at because I was gonna be in the kitchen. But no, she just told me Happy New Year while I was in the midst of putting the food in a bowl for tomorrow. So I'm like, hey, Happy New Year. Oh, and Yair, I love you. One of my only male friends that I actually talked to outside of work, he texted me like, soon as New Year's hit. I was like, oh, he was thinking about me. And then of course I texted my trio, I texted my Ari and my internet bestie who I plan on meeting this year for my birthday. We've been friends online since like 2020 and I'm finally going to her city for my birthday. I'm going to Atlanta. So she gotta come meet me. We gotta see each other. Like stand up, we literally talk every day. This girl know all my business. Partially because we don't ever see each other, but it's just perfect. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm up right now and I shouldn't even be. I was under the impression that my mom went to work at 9. I don't drive, so my mom would have went to work. I would have sat in the car and waited for her to take me to work for like an hour because I'm going at 10:15. So I get up at 7:50 thinking, okay, I gotta have enough time to get ready, make sure she got time to get in the bathroom, and I want to come downstairs and make her smoothies. She gets up at 8:15. What time is it? Oh, I go in at 10. I'm already fully dressed. I'm not going back to sleep. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pack my little lunchbox for work and make her smoothies now. If she wants hers now, she can get it. If not, I'll just put it in the freezer. But I'm gonna show y'all some of the stuff I got. So first of all, speaking of smoothies, for Christmas, I was gifted a blender by my mom. So I will be using this morning. I went to the store just to pick up a few things, but I am going food shopping today because like I said, me and my homegirl, my trio, we are planning on meal prepping together. So we're gonna stay consistent, hopefully. I mean, I know I am. I'm going to just throw some stuff in the smoothie. This is not like a strawberry and banana smoothie. This is just a smoothie. I got a mixed bag of fruit from Walmart with like the mangoes. I think it might be pineapples in it, strawberries, peaches, and then I got a bag of strawberries and bananas. So I'm gonna just mix those together, put some plain Greek yogurt in here. I might have to add a little honey because I really don't know how sweet it's gonna be, and some oat milk, and blend that up. So once again, I think I'm gonna make my smoothie over here. Last time I made it in front of the stove, but okay. And I got 2 types of Greek yogurt because I like to make yogurt bowls, so I got the vanilla for that one. This is literally plain Greek yogurt, which is supposed to be good for down here too. That's what the girls be saying. Also, as I said, I meal prepped last night. This will be our lunch today. Is honey garlic chicken, jasmine rice, and broccoli. I baked it instead of frying it this time. Oh, it smells good. Smell that honey and that garlic. And I got a little lunchbox from the TikTok shop, so I'm gonna just put both our food in here, and when my mom go to work, she can take mine out. Yeah, y'all too close. That's another thing on my list to buy, I guess, is a funnel so I can put it in my bottle. Because I'm about to have to use a water bottle to do it. Now that my smoothie is made, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit more. So in this video, It's still thick. Blame me. In this video, I will be, like I said, going meal prep shopping. I have some recipes in my phone. Well, not really recipes, but things that I want to make into my own personal recipes, and the ingredients in my phone. So after work, me and my mom are gonna go do that. I already meal prepped some other stuff. Like I already made all the sides last night for the rest of the week. And then I got the chicken seasoned in the fridge and the freezer for the rest of the week. So what's in the fridge is what I'm gonna make tonight. Actually, I think I'm making both of them tonight because I'm gonna make some to take to work tomorrow. If y'all want me to do a meal prepping video, I will, like strictly meal prep, because let's face it, Big Mama like being in the kitchen. Like, and I did this last April through the beginning of May. Then my mom's birthday came and I jumped off the wagon and never jumped back on here. But I am capable of doing meal prep and not eating. What was I not eating? I didn't eat nothing fried. I didn't eat any fast food unless it was grilled nuggets from my job, because I work at Chick-fil-A. Fruit cups, parfaits, you know, stuff like that I eat at work. But other than that, I was not buying no fast food. I wasn't drinking no soda. I wasn't drinking no juice. The only thing that I was drinking that could kind of be, my friend would say it's juice, but I don't think it's juice. It's the water with the packets in it. But it was the little liquid drops in there. And then I was drinking hot tea, like green tea and stuff. I don't know if I really want to do that this time. I might, because it is cold outside. I can't really drink hot chocolate right now if I'm meal prepping. So I might drink some green tea if I can find the freaking tea bags. Let's just make this a week in my life because it's New Year's. I'm gonna make myself a bag of these Prince Caramel Crisp for later, because when I get off work it'll be 4:30, but my mom doesn't get off till 6 and I won't be able to get home and cook until 6:30-ish if we don't have, oh dang, we're going shopping, so probably 7:30-ish, who knows. So I'm gonna need me a little snack to hold me over after I eat. So basically I'll be like 2 meals in, because I'm gonna count this as a meal because this is thick. This is a lot. I'm gonna be full. But I'll check back in with y'all when I get off work and it's time to go shopping. All right guys, I'm back from work in the store, obviously, because I look a mess. I'm gonna get into the Caribbean jerk. It's a little seasoning package that they sell at Walmart, so I just let this marinate overnight. I'm about to put it in the oven, and yes, I did preheat the oven. According to TikTok, the young girls don't let the oven preheat. That's not me. But I'm gonna give y'all a haul because I just went to the store, like I said, and I'm gonna tell y'all some of the recipes that I had in mind for this meal prep. First of all, we got eggs. I don't really like scrambled eggs, so I'm not doing any fried rice recipes or anything. I will be boiling a few eggs for breakfast. I do eat omelets here and there. I'm not really a lunch meat type of person, so I put bacon in my omelet, or I'm gonna do spinach in these omelets. So we'll get to that. Yeah, I just dropped $200 on these groceries all by myself. Big Mama. I'm making this food for me and my mom because we need stuff to take to work, so we don't have to keep spending money on break every day. But if I were to spend money on break, it is pretty cheap because I just kind of like 80% right now. This is rice that I had left over from last night that I will be reheating tonight with the jerk chicken, and I'm gonna make some honey garlic glazed carrots. That's not a part of the haul, but I just took it out so that I don't have to heat it as long. First, we're gonna go Arby's style. We got the meats, okay? I got shrimp. I'm gonna make little steak foils with the shrimp. I was gonna do cut up corn, but I couldn't find any trays of corn. I did black my frozen corn, so I'm gonna add carrots to that as well. And I'm gonna make with some potatoes. This is a steak, just some New York strip steak. Gonna cut this up and bake it. Most of my recipes are baked. I currently do not have an air fryer. The air fryer we did have broke on us and we never got a new one. A pack of boneless, skinless thighs, and a pack of drums, because drums is always cheap and they're versatile. Next up, we're gonna talk about the dairy. My phone just got the 20% mark, so we're gonna try to make this quick. Parmesan cheese. I love making Parmesan crusted potatoes, and I want to try this little spinach salad I seen because I do not like lettuce. I'm scared to try kale, so we're gonna try spinach because I like spinach. I got mild cheddar cheese. This can go for like almost any of the recipes I make, especially breakfast when it comes to a little cheap potato or omelet or whatever. And then I got string cheese, just snack on with some nuts, maybe some fruit. Next up, this is kind of shelf / miscellaneous stuff. I got a box of cheesecake flavored pudding. This is for my overnight oats and for my yogurt bowls. I got some graham crackers also for my overnight oats and my yogurt bowls, but mainly my yogurt bowls. I might crush this up like in the morning over my oats because you don't want it soft. I did end up buying the agave so that I don't use too much honey, because I like to use honey to cook with and I don't want to use it all on my smoothies in the morning. I will be waking up with another smoothie tomorrow because I don't go in until 10. Anytime before 9 most likely is not going to be that. I I got Caribbean jerk seasoning and I got some classic buffalo seasoning. Putting these on there, put them in the oven. If I had an air fryer, I would air fry them because it's so good. These sandwich bags so I can marinate my chicken overnight. That's why I did with Caribbean jerk. I put it on there last night. That way when I got home from work, all I had to do was preheat the oven, throw it in the pan, put it in the oven, put some on. The same topic of shelf items, we have chocolate sea salt granola. I loved this last time I was meal prepping. Got some semi-sweet morsels, some chocolate. This is mainly for my yogurt bowls, but I can use my overnight oats. I just made a s'mores yogurt bowl that I loved so much last time I made it that I had to use these. And then also for the salad, but I can snack on these as well. Pro tip, get some olive oil and some popcorn seasoning. Like any sweet popcorn seasoning, kettle corn seasoning, the little sweet salty one, it goes good on nuts. So we got walnuts, pecans, anything of such, do that. I got a jar of cashews, just to snack on. Might throw a few of them in the salad, who knows. I got quick 1 minute oats and I got old fashioned roll oats. These are both my overnight oats, but I also found some oatmeal bar recipes that also include the chocolate chips, so I might have to use that. I think those have peanut butter and banana in them as well, and I got some bananas. I got a bag of jasmine rice. I got a smaller bag this time because I still have some left over from that big bag that I bought like months ago. I got some croissants. I'm gonna make buffalo chicken spinach croissants, and I also have some buffalo sauce, Buffalo Wild Wings flavor. I'm not one to really count calories. I just eat what I feel is healthier. I didn't have a lot of greens in my diet, being that I eat at work most of the time, and then I don't be hungry when I get home. So lots of greens incorporated, more fruit incorporated, protein and all that, yeah. Some mason jars, obviously for my oats. I keep saying overnight oats, but this is really what it's for. And you can also heat it up in the morning and make hot oatmeal, but I don't really know if I'm gonna be interested in sitting there and waiting for the hot oatmeal. I actually do not despise the texture and sliminess of overnight oats. I like it because I always put toppings in mine. I would never just eat plain overnight oats, but you put a little fruit up there, put a little crunch in there, maybe a little syrup, a little caramel or something. Back to the pumpkin, I got more bananas. These are strictly bananas, but the other one is strawberry banana. But I wanted more of these in my smoothie without taking all of them out of the other bag. I love broccoli and I used the whole bag last night. So this is for, I already got enough broccoli for tomorrow, so I'll probably have to make this Sunday night or Monday night. I got 2 bags of Brussels sprouts frozen because I like to make honey garlic Brussels sprouts. They are buzz, and I literally would not eat a Brussels sprout until I learn how to make them soft in the middle. Bags of carrots. One will be getting open tonight for my honey garlic glazed carrots, which I make on the stove, but I see a lot of people bake stuff like that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put my bag to the side. Another canned green bean, and my work brother brought a bag of green beans in work, and I was like, you know what, they be saying fresh stuff is better, so I'm gonna get it from the produce side instead of getting it from the canned goods aisle. 2 bags of spinach. Like I said, I'm gonna make those buffalo spinach croissants. I'm gonna add some to my omelet, and I'm gonna make a little salad with it. Like, I just love spinach. I want to do spinach dip. I love spinach artichoke dip. I might mix that again soon, but we're gonna get through these ingredients first. Got a pack of Smithfield bacon. Now, I'm not really too interested in eating too much pork, but unfortunately I cannot let the bacon go, so I add it to my vegetables. And sometimes I might do like 2 strips whenever I make my omelets or whenever I just do breakfast period. But I don't eat bacon on the regular, so it's not really something I feel like I have to give up in the new year. I'm already eating healthier. Give me a break. More produce. This just fell out of the bag. This is a green bell pepper. I got a red bell pepper, a green apple, a red apple, and a lemon. The lemon is for my salad. These are just for everyday purposes, but really the apples are for my oats and my yogurt bowl. Because I do a caramel apple yogurt bowl, then I'll probably do caramel apple overnight oats too, but I might add a little cheesecake to the mix on that too. And these are the only bananas I can find that didn't look too green, because even though I'm not going to eat them right away, I'm still planning on eating them in the next few days. Then I got 2 small things of market size strawberries. These are going in my bowls and my oats. And if I have any left over, which I probably won't, I'll just snack on those. And the queen thinks that's it for the haul today. Now I'm about to get to meal prepping some more, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this stuff up and then I'll be back. I forgot to tell y'all I got a funnel for my smoothies. It's 2 funnels actually, but I'll probably use the small one because the bottle ain't that big. All right guys, it's another day with the work, no edges done. I actually had a headband on. I didn't show y'all what I made last night, but I made that baked Caribbean jerk chicken, rice, and carrots. I never showed y'all the final outcome, but I think I told y'all what I was making in the haul. Tonight I'm gonna reheat those carrots, make some more rice, and I'm gonna do it with jerk shrimp instead. And I ended up taking the same thing to work that I took yesterday to work, and I am off for 3 days in a row, so I will be cooking while I'm off. I was gonna say something about having my name tag on. I can't be saying certain stuff on here, but I do have a few ingredients with spinach, so I think that I might have to rearrange the planned list that I had so that the spinach doesn't go bad before I get to use it, because spinach, no shelf life. Well, no refrigerator life. But the shrimp is thawing now. It's probably fully thawed because I took it out as soon as I got home. I had it sitting in the fridge all day, so it was just a little icy still. And the longest thing it's gonna take to make is the rice. I ate in reverse. So I made a smoothie this morning when I got to work. They sent me on break not even an hour into my shift, so I just ate my little snack that I was gonna eat when I got off work, and I ate my actual lunch when I got off at 4:30. So it's like 7 o'clock now, and I'm kind of hungry, but I'm not really starving. So let's see if I finish this. Another thing I'm working on is not forcing myself to eat anything, because me personally, my eyes get bigger than my stomach sometimes. I might crave something really bad, and then I'm halfway through it and I don't want to finish it, but I'll finish it anyway just because I don't want to reheat it later. I'm trying not to do that anymore. So when I get full, that's it. Put it away, make something else to go with it later, grow up. I'm about to wash my rice, which is why I'm over here, because I had to find this. I also cannot find the charger to my light, so I had to move somewhere else where the light was a little bit better. Since I'm off tomorrow, I will pick y'all back up, and I'll probably start my prayer journal. Well, do some more of my prayer journal, because I technically already started it. I'm gonna go ahead and insert that clip here, because I've been thinking, how am I gonna segue this clip into this video, because I keep forgetting to mention it. So roll clip. This is basically past Maya checking in, because I haven't done an intro for this yet, but this is my first time opening my Bible. So I've looked at it, but I haven't looked in it. I went to Walmart. I got me a journaling set with the highlighters and pens in it, because your girl loves a highlighter and pen. And I have a cute little pink notebook. It's not the same color pink, but it's the same texture kind of, and it's just gonna have to go, because I just wanted something cute that I will want to write in and take notes in about my Bible. Since the New Year is coming up, and like I said, it's gonna be like my prayer journal, I am gonna write my New Year's resolutions in this, because this is things that I'm definitely gonna pray over in the year. So I don't even know what color I'm gonna start. And this is a gray highlighter. I'm just hoping that the ink don't bleed through my Bible pages. I think I'm feeling pink, because why not? Why not? I kind of want to decorate it or customize it, but the texture of the outside, like you can see, is dense in it, because it's like that texture. I don't really know what to. It says simulated suede. I don't think I can really decorate this unless I put stickers on it or paint it. So if I decorate it, I might just decorate like these inside covers right here. Cute little letters to stick on the front if I can, and like, you know, put Maya's prayer journal or whatever. I don't really want it to be just about my Bible, even though that is a big portion of it. I do, like I said, I want to write my New Year's resolutions in here, because this is things that I might need to pray over, or I need to let God handle it, if you will, instead of trying to control everything. So first page, I don't know, I think I'm gonna dedicate my first page to my thoughts going into this. So I think that my second page is gonna be my resolutions, and I might come back and journal on my day off, which is Saturday. It will be after the New Year though, whenever I finally start journaling. But I've been looking on TikTok. I've been looking at videos on where to start in this thing, because this thing is humongous. I got this off TikTok shop. I'll just stop it where I am. So I got 6. I have drive, build my clientele / gain hair clients, consistency with my diet and meal prepping, budgeting and planning for my trip, and just in general, learn my Bible and try to be more approachable. And that's it. They're my only problems right now. Well, not problems, but things that may need a solution in the future. I've seen a lot of people say start in the New Testament, finish it, and then go back and read the Old Testament, because Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John are the 4 that I keep seeing people say start with. But like I said, I gotta do a little research on them. Might have to do a few, like, breaking them down, a few translations. I recently gained a friend over the last month through another one of my friends, and she is very heavy in church, and she was telling me we can do Bible study together, the 3 of us. Something like that is fine by me. I would love to do that. I love my friends. I'm not even gonna get into this today because I work today. I'm not really focused. On my day off, I am off by myself. I'm not off with my mom this weekend. So I will try to crack this open and get with the program. I'm gonna start reading a little bit, start taking notes. Now, I don't really know what to take notes on, so that's another thing I'm gonna do research on. I know if anything sticks out to me or that I relate to it right now, I would definitely highlight that or write it down. But as far as like writing stuff in the margins and stuff, I don't know if people are doing translations. I don't know if they're doing comforting words to themselves because it relates to what they're reading. I don't know. I have to do my research on that, but I cannot wait. This is a journey I definitely wanted to start. I didn't even say why I started doing this. So basically, my mom got a hair client who invited her to church, and we have not been in church I probably haven't been to church in like 10 years. Last time I went to church, I was going to my grandmother's church, my dad's mom. I no longer talk to her. So even when I was still talking to her, I didn't go on the regular with her. So I wanted to go with my mom and hopefully find our home church. And I think that we found one already. Only problem is my mom works every Sunday. I am off every Sunday, but I don't have a car. So whenever my mom does get a chance to get off work or she's off a Sunday, we go to church because like if it's meant to be, we might as well. I only get my schedule the week of, and I work at Chick-fil-A, so obviously I'm off every Sunday. It is an older crowd. I think I seen one person my age, maybe two, but I didn't really come to socialize. I mean, I will if I, once I start getting comfortable, but I really came to receive the word. And I feel like if I'm getting the word that I feel like I need to be getting, like we've been 3 times. Every time I went, I felt like it was something I needed to hear. Before I started going back to church, I had actually gotten my heart broken, and that's not why I went to church, but I was glad I did go because it did help me feel a little bit better about the situation. My throat hurt from talking so much. I've been talking for like 15 minutes. I'm going to put this beautiful thing away. This is the NIB version, by the way. It was like $35, maybe $40. But it be having sales and stuff, so y'all better catch it. Y'all better catch it. All right, back to the video. Thank you. That was beautiful. Maya from last year. Lame. Let me stop. All right, good morning, y'all. It's Saturday the 3rd, I think. And I am up making my breakfast. It's 11 something, so I'm saying up like it's early, but it's not really early. But I could be bed rocking until like 1 o'clock. When you're working, you kind of get in a routine, and then when you're eating better too, you're not as sluggish. Because when I eat Chick-fil-A food every day, okay, I was in the food coma. I had the itis. This morning I'm making a cheesy bacon spinach omelet and home fries. These are my potatoes seasoned up. I went ahead and cut my vegetables up for later. This is red and green bell peppers in here. You can't really see the green. And some onions because I'm gonna bake some chicken tonight with them Parmesan crusted potatoes and my honey bacon Brussels sprouts. The only way I eat them, no shade. And then these are my onions and peppers that I diced up for my home fries. I'm gonna go ahead and make them first because the omelet kind of takes no time. My breakfast is done. I didn't feel like putting the shirt on, so I got a robe on. I made a spinach, bacon, cheesy omelet, like I said, and home fries with cheese. I already put ketchup on them, but I put a picture of them before I put the ketchup up there because I have not even tried anything yet, but it just smells and looks so good. So I'm gonna tear down. I mean, water on the side. I was gonna make a smoothie, but I probably would have been overly full trying to drink a smoothie and eat a full breakfast. So I'll be back after I eat because I'm gonna scroll TikTok. It's like 5 o'clock. I went downstairs, made me a little banana nut yogurt bowl. I never came back to eat with y'all because I ate on the couch and I wanted to scroll on TikTok as usual. Right now, I got a little white noise going on in the back. I'm watching Double Jeopardy and I'm about to write in my prayer journal, my second journal entry, but my first like diary style type entry, if y'all get what I mean. The first one was my New Year's resolutions list, but the first page is going to be dedicated to why I decided to do this and what I hope for in the future with me journaling. And then tomorrow is Sunday, and since I can't go to church because I don't have a ride and my mom will be at work, I'm going to start reading my Bible tomorrow, hopefully. I don't want to sit here and lie, but I really do want to do that, and it's Sunday. I ain't doing nothing else anyway. I might as well. But I'm about to go ahead and write this journal. I don't really feel like setting y'all up because I can't find the charger to my light, and I really don't feel like trying to make sure my background is right. So I will be back once I finish my journal entry and this yogurt roll. I thank y'all for tuning into this video. I did not do an official outro, but this was dinner, breakfast, and then my meal prep for the next day. I started off by reading Matthew, and I did 3 chapters. Right now, I'm just trying to get more knowledgeable, but if I need something that relates to my life, I will do some research and go to that. But I'm trying to go in order of the New Testament for now. If you made it this far, comment video suggestions, and if y'all could help me build a little gospel for this, I would love that. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Doesn't make sense now.